Right, okay, I hope this is recording okay. I'm just going to basically do something here art wise, okay, working on art. I'm just going to show you something that I've come up with, a quick method. It's not the best, but of doing quick face practice, face sketches or practice. First of all, I do a mark to mark a head. So rather than just drawing a head, I'm going to do some colour, like put a skin colour or any kind of colour, really doesn't matter, just a mark down to show the head. I'm going to do 4 here. That's not the perfect head shape, believe it or not. Obviously. Now on the next layer, on another layer, I've got a thin black pen, and I'm just going to put as I say, turn the opacity down on the layer so it's not so strong, like semi-transparent. Okay, basically. Before I do that, I want to just move these down a little bit. Okay, now let's go back up to that top layer. So I've got a background layer, and then I've got 4 heads here, and now I've got a third layer on top of those. Just going to do some random. In fact, I'll turn the opacity down a bit further. But you know, I'll just do like a cross there to show the centre of the face, the direction that the head's looking. You know, so it's like kind of rounded. I'm just making it here. It's not perfect. I'm just doing it just as I want to do it. Okay, it's really quickly. Okay, like that. So you've got the eye line going across, and then the centre of the face where the nose is going to be. There. Now, when I draw the actual real shape of the heads, they're going to be actually done properly. You know, I'll change the shape of the chins, or if they've got a thin face or a fat face or whatever. I'm not going to do any great arts here. I'm just doing really simple stuff. Okay, so let's go on to the next layer. Now, before we do that, one more thing I like to do is put the hairline, like the top of where the forehead is, like put a little line in there just to indicate that. And for the ears, okay, for the ears as well, I put a little mark there, or it could be a little circle or something like that, just to show where that's going to be, right? And you can even like mark the hair all the way around if you want to, like that, but I'm not going to do that because it's not a perfect thing anyway. It's a rough thing. This is not the actual perfect shape for a head. But yeah, you got these lines here. Let's go on to the next layer. Now, I can do the faces and stuff, but what I've found is, just for me, I find doing the hair sometimes helps first. You can do a face and then do the hair, but I want to do the hair. Now, I've been practicing doing a lot of different like sketches and stuff, and trying to make all kinds of crazy hairstyles and stuff like that. You know, just practicing doing different hairstyles and just basic, like, trying to do it. But what I find is it's a bit distracting. Now, you can use another colour if you want. Like I could use a blue, for example, for a second. Just go on to another layer. Turn down the opacity for this as well. And sketching, rather than doing the lines for each spike of hair, let's say, I'm still going to imagine them as chunks of hair. Obviously, we're not doing every hair. We're talking about cartoony stuff here, okay, by the way. But scribble really fast, just kind of get the basic shape out of the hair you want to have. And we're talking about actually blocking it in. So rather than doing the hair like that, we're talking about the whole piece, basically. So like that. And I'll show you what I mean now, really quickly. I don't have much time on this because there's a time limit. But you see, look, I'll do that, and I'll just put a rough. It might look like I'm going crazy, but you can get the idea, right? I'm not even filling it in properly, see. For this one, I'm going to go like this. You see, like that. Okay, just scribbling it in. You see, you can use thicker brushes or thinner. It's up to you. You know, I'm going to just go like, I'm trying to go in like as simple as I possibly can, but like blocking the hair out. Trying to block it out, like scribbly, you know, scribbling, almost like. You get the idea, like, but it just gives it a bit of a blocky thing to work with. I'm just saying about, so there, this will be here, and that'll be just simple, you see. Then from there, what I'll do from there is I'll turn down the opacity, like very light, and I'll go on another layer with a black pen, literally, zoom in if I want to, with a black pen on another layer, and just follow that along, like just do you know, just follow it in however I want to draw the blocks of hair. I'm still doing it a bit rough here, as I say, you know. And you haven't got to follow it absolutely, you know, but you get the idea, and you can like try and just sketch out, outline what you're seeing basically. So there, see, that's there. You see the ear's going to be about there, you know, and you can get all these hairstyles, and you just get it a bit quick because you can see what you're doing better than rather than just making it. Now this is just one way I feel is a good way of doing it, okay, because you're literally outlining what you see. And I'm so happy that this came into my attention, because I've been trying to draw loads of hairstyles all night. Some were really good, these are just rough sketches I'm just showing you here, you know. But what a good way of doing things, you know. And this is just like I was doing with my buildings in some ways in my other videos, if you've seen that. So then what I would do is I'd get rid of the back sketch, the back thing, as I say. I would add colour as long when I go, you know, when I do it. But from here now, what we got is a kind of guide, because we can look at the hair and we can kind of decide how we want to do the eyes and the face and stuff. Let's go back onto my, make sure I'm on the right layer. And the shape of the face as well. So I might go in there and just do a couple of eyes. I'm not going to go for like the best style here. I'm just going really simple. As I say, kind of looks a bit weird actually. Okay, and you know, you don't have to use critter like I'm using here. You know, you might want to do bigger eyes if you want to there. You know, it's up to you what you want to do. Getting problems with the size of my brush here. Yeah, but get that. Do the mouth, see, and then do the chin. Obviously I'm not going to follow the shape of that skin layer we've got there, as I say. But you see what I'm saying? And then, you know, you can literally make it a longer chin or a rounder chin. It's up to you what you do, really, you know. But at least it gives you a, you know, excuse me, at least it gives you something to work with, you know, something you can see a bit better. Just going to do a couple of simple eyes on this side here. Look at this guy, my God, this crazy guy. You know, I don't know. Not the best looking characters I know, but just you get the idea though, right? And it's a good way to work. So I'm going to stop this video in a moment. I'm just showing you some stuff I'm working with, okay? I want to add a bit more hair in. It's up to you how you do it. And these are, as I say, remember, not amazing works of art. I'm just doing what I can, you know. Just trying to work with the angle of the faces. It's a bit of good practice, I'll say that, you know. You know, not great, you see, but you get the idea, right? You know. And there you go. And basically what you do is then is you'd get rid of your back layers, like your the lines, like the guideline for the nose and the eyes. You'd get rid of everything actually. You get rid of that, this, you know, and you know you've got some designs, right? And you like what you do is you colour it properly. You do the colours properly. Then you know what I mean. But yeah, a bit of fun, you know, a bit of fun there. I'm just going to fill these up here, just do a line across, just to gap them up. But it gave us a quick body there for the hair, didn't it? The outline and everything. You know, I'm just doing that quickly just to do it, you know. So I'll just put a quick colour in really quickly if this is going to give me time. I think I might have to stop the recording. It's going to cut out in a moment, but you get the idea though, okay? Bam, boom, boom. I'm going to stop the video any minute. I want to say thanks for watching. I didn't fill the gaps in properly, but you get the idea. And I want to say thanks very much for watching. But you would cut out the outsides, what you would do, and colour them properly. Thanks for watching this. Thanks a lot.